If you already read the title, you already know what I'm going to talk about. For those who don't know, Nijisanji, a VTuber company, it doesn't matter how I pronounce it because they don't care about their talent, has been exposed for a toxic work environment and horrible contract. The one thing I really want to get out of the way is their contract of the merchandise. Is that if a merchandise costs like $30, that talent will get 1%, which is very unfair. Meaning they will only get like 30 cents off of it. And if the company feels generous, they will either give you 2% off the merchandise, which is still not a lot. And recently there's been speculations of the CEO of Nijisanji buying a yacht, which is not very surprising because they get either 99% of it or 98% of it if they feel generous. This whole thing happened simply because of one of their talent that she wanted to give back to her community. She asked Nijisanji to lend her some money to make a music video, and they said no. And so she took money out of her own pocket to make this music video. And so once that happened, the Nijisanji took it down because they didn't authorize it. And so she asked her fans to download it and re-upload it to ensure the music video lives on. And so Nijisanji did not like that. And that's when the whole started of harassment and bullying towards her. And due to that whole pressure, nearly took her own life. And she was hospitalized for it with supervision, and thankfully she's still alive. And she was in the hospital for a few days, but then Nijisanji terminated her via tweet, and she found out about her termination by that tweet. And so she broke her silence on why she was being hospitalized, the main reason why she was hospitalized. And because of that, she went back to her own roots and went back to her old YouTube channel, DokiBird, which is currently sitting on 500,000 subscribers. But behind the scenes, she is currently dealing with a lawsuit with Nijisanji. But not too recently, there was a video called Message from Nijisanji that recently doxed her, which is absolutely bizarre, even though they knew that these documents were supposed to be private for the courtroom. But they just put it out there publicly. The thing is, it's kind of funny. I kind of feel bad for the lawyers that they had everything ready, even though they were gonna lose the lawsuit. And after that video, they had to deal with an NDA after Nijisanji dig their hole into. Even DokiBird felt bad for the lawyers because now they had to deal with an NDA knowing it was disclosed information. And because of the pressure and all of that, the CEO had to make an apology video. At least he didn't whip out a ukulele apologizing the horrible work environment and screwing over the talent with horrible percentage. And like how every YouTube apology video is, it was horrible, but the main difference was it was a multi-million-dollar company. And the only reason why that he is apologizing is because of the stock market of the company is plummeting. And I am 100% if the stock market was not crashing on the company, he would not make a public apology about the drama that is going on and changes within the company to make it better. And if they do take that shit serious, they should first off pay their talent, like how Moist Critical said. Without them, your company is nothing. It is like voice acting. Without the voice actor, the character is nothing, and it would not breathe life to the character. That's pretty much where I stand on in this whole situation. I'm hoping that the talent that are still in that company leave or graduate, meaning leaving on good terms, or probably get terminated sooner or later, and to hopefully not go down with the ship. And plus, it's a good reminder how Nijisanji is how not to be a bad VTuber company.